You were buddies in high school, but don't really see each other anymore.
Some music. Let me put my headphones right on. Christ. This is a cluttered mess. Okay.
I can't get a monster like a dead kid trying to leave. The only way I can get her is when she's in the basement dying. I'm like an Elmer fought without a gun. Why? I couldn't kill her ass even if my life depended on it. You can find me on the rooftop stalking, taking pics of her tits and her ass just fapping. I think.
No. That really sucks, man. Come on. Give me something to work with. Okay, the resolution is just... Ugh. It's just trash. It's just trash. But it works. It works. So, first what we're going to do is read ourselves some wonderful literature. And let's see. Let's start with something safe, with the basement rose shoes or something. So let's see what's going on. refresh this. Wow, this is a really, really terrible. You can barely see anything in this. So I either have to zoom in the text a lot. I'm just gonna move this thing to the side, see how it looks as it plays live, and get myself some feedback. Consider this as a warm-up because literally I'm going to try and stream tomorrow at around this time, if it's possible. So like, favorite. No, actually, don't subscribe to me unless if you're a rebel and you like people like me. You know, you want to hear something embarrassing, kids? Here's my Filthy Frank remix. Yeah, baby.
I can't get a mod for her like a dead kid trying to weed. The only way I can get her is when she's in the basement.
Okay, that's too cringy. Oh well, I'm gonna save the whole song for later or something. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Basement Rosa Juice because... So, Basement Rosa Juice. You just had them in prison and you treated them like hamsters. You just keep them in cages. Giant hamster wheels, giant water bottles, and food pellets. The Basement Rosachus are a group of 4 Rosachus who are supposedly rescued from the basement of Alec Benson Leary. And I can't do this with this music. So, in Sonichu number 10, shortly after the defeat of Metal Asperchu, starved, dirty, and traumatized, they are the first characters that actually seem congruous with the grim backdrop of Quickville. The Basement Rosachus were first mentioned by Kitty and Trissa Rosachu before they were cured by Ultra Sonichu. We're expositing on the Asper combo's backstories. Kitty mentioned in passing that there once lived 5 young Rosies who grew up with them, who Alec had kept in his basement ever since he had captured them all. In a surprisingly dark turn for Chris's comics, which usually do not feature any death aside from the villains, Trisha explains that the unseen 5th one was killed by Dino Dash, a minor villain in the Asperchu comics, when she tried to report Alec to the ASPCA. In typical Chris style, each is distinguished by some form of impairment or distinctive costume rather than any genuine personality. After being given a motivational speech by Sonichu, they are promptly escorted to one of Quickville's soup hotels and are never mentioned again. This is pretty sweet stuff here. You got here, kids, and basically, this is a reading of this hot garbage. Hot garbage. I'm checking on to the rendering right now. It appears that it is clean and crisp and readable for the street viewers. So maybe I can put in like a chat right over here and keep the messages archived. So we've got Britte Rosachu, essentially the regular Rosachu, right down to a proclivity for strutting around in slutty clothes, but famished and dirty in appearance. The end of her tail appears to have been chewed on at some point. Bride Rosachu, a Rosachu in a waifu-ish-looking wedding dress. She was apparently betrothed to Aspertu, but was declared too weak and feeble and was cast aside. Moe Rosachu, a bald Rosachu with rickets and square eyes. Inadvertently or otherwise, her tail resembles a hockey stick. And then there's Mary Rosachu, who was a paraplegic Rosachu who had apparently gone without a wheelchair for most of her existence. Sonichu graciously gives her one. She is missing an ear for unexplained reasons. And that is me reading up on the basement rosa juice, which is one of the favorite things in the Sonichu lore. Like girls in basements. Yeah, yeah, nothing creepy about that at all, kids. I just find their designs kind of fascinating. Like not because of this girl right here, not because she might be dressed like really questionably, but you have to remember that well, it's kind of like, well, to put it bluntly, like these character designs. This one is just like, if you can zoom in a little closer to this right here, you can see that she has her tits are pretty huge. They're like almost as big as her eyes. Actually, I think they're bigger than her eyes, and the eyes are pretty huge. So that it's not just like it's not just the characters themselves. I mean, if we just go for Mary Rosachu, she's got chest is not as big, and her feet are like little nubs, like little Q-tips, at the ends of Q-tips that are dyed pink. And then we've got like moej.jpg. We've got like little leg wobbles here, and she's pretty flat. And you know who's also flat? Penny Parker is. So, oh my God. See, this is precisely why I don't try and stream in a foreign country. You see, I've got like literally 71 days left here, and I'm heading home. Gonna head home. Just gonna head the living shit home and never have to deal with this ever again. But then again, currently we're going through the process of stuff. So, yeah, this is the stream, kids. Hope you're disappointed in me. Look at this. This stream looks absolutely fantastic. I can barely read the text, and it's barely readable in a relatively low resolution, so that's a win. This is definitely a win for me, and I can definitely draw stuff for you guys and take a couple of art requests. So next, what I'm going to do is, I don't know, man, but that's the test stream. So thank you for participating. Like my video, share it. Hey, hello, bleach connoisseur. You're on the stream tonight, kid. That's right, you are on the freaking stream. I hate it when it auto-resizes. Pop out the chat. Hey, what's up, buddy? Zoom it in like a little prick. Yeah, nice and big. So that. Welcome to the live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. You see, this is what I don't like. I'm pro viewer. I'm pro consumer viewer. I want my viewers to spam as much as they want in this channel. I want them to say whatever they want, and I want them to post images and to share their cultural books, like high culture stuff, Oh, a test stream and an approximation of when I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow, if I get the chance to. Well, I better. Well, that's the end of it. I'm gonna go and take a nap and relax. So, see ya. Yeah, I'm on the quest for anime, titty, but I have to go now. So, I don't want to keep this test going any longer. So, you know what? To commemorate you. I'm gonna go to your channel. I'm going to literally link you, and I'm gonna freaking jam you right into the description as the first viewer here, because I feel like it, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Also, this guy was here, and if you refresh it after a couple times, it should. There. Done. Alright, well, that's it. See you later, peeps.